Have you ever wondered if Clash of Clans will run out of space, or whether or not you can ever use heroes while they're upgrading? And how about Town Hall 17? When is that coming out, and how will it impact the game? Well, over the past few months, I've made several videos talking about those exact questions, but what I didn't expect were for my questions to be answered in one single Reddit post. From secret update leaks,
Well, I would expect us to,
new hero systems,
when you're upgrading your heroes, you can't use them.
and a new Town Hall.
Plan on adding Town Hall 16, Town Hall 17, and so forth.
This is the future of Clash of Clans. First and foremost, I think that the most notable change that has already been implemented was the Apprentice Builder. Now, for those of you who haven't checked out the shop recently, the Apprentice Builder is available for purchase for 500 gems, which can later be upgraded several times, costing a total of 6,500 gems to max him. And you must be wondering about the steep cost. Surely it will work like any normal builder, if not better. Well, for 6,500 gems, unfortunately that's not the case. Rather than upgrading a building like a normal builder would, the Apprentice Builder stacks on top of an existing upgrade to save time from 1 hour to 8 hours if you've maxed them out. Now, I've already made a video on the 7th builder before, but this was definitely not what I had in mind, and neither did most of the community.
Oh my god, bro. Oh, hell no, man.
When you think of the future of Clash of Clans and how the game is going to progress, upgrade times are going to exponentially increase, and that's why another builder will be so crucial. However, Clash of Clans was always iffy about whether or not they even wanted to add a 7th builder. We saw it with the Goblin Builder, and we're seeing it again with the Apprentice Builder. Supercell is just really not fond of the idea of a new builder just being available for purchase. They always have to go out of their way to create a new weird design just to incorporate a new builder. It has been calculated that the Apprentice Builder will only be worth it in the long run, so if you're struggling to keep up with the new pace of the Town Halls and have a few spare gems lying around, consider the Apprentice Builder. Moving on to possibly the biggest quality of life update so far that Clash of Clans has ever released, upgrading heroes while attacking. It's no secret that hero levels are one of the biggest bottlenecks in the game. I mean, they take incredibly long to upgrade, and it's honestly no fun to watch your heroes upgrade while you have to miss out on clan wars and other cool events. So when asked about using heroes while they're upgrading, Clash responded, "Yes, we've got a plan to try something out in the summer. Hope you like it." And I can't lie, I was a little disappointed when I saw this event was only lasting 2 weeks, when I thought it would be a permanent feature. But who are we kidding? It's Supercell after all, and we can't be that greedy. Hero release has also been a big topic within the community. Ever since it was confirmed no new heroes would come out with Town Hall 16, everyone's curious as to whether or not heroes will ever make an appearance.
Can we expect a new hero? Can you give anything away?
Probably not.
Oh, not the answer I wanted.
I know, and I know a lot of players would be disappointed that, you know, I'll be honest, like, you know, a new hero, we would like to add one day, and the last time we added a new hero was Town Hall 13. So when we release Town Hall 16, it'll be 3 Town Halls since we've added a new hero. I don't think we are ready to add one yet, and the reason behind that is we don't want 5 heroes on the map, because that just feels overwhelmingly complex, unnecessary to keep track of 5 heroes simultaneously, especially whether it's a casual player or even at the pro player level, trying to have like your fingers, okay, I've got to trigger this, got to trigger that, got to trigger that. It's too much.
Town Hall 16 was the second Town Hall in a row that we didn't receive anything. After the release of Town Hall 16, players were very confused, asking the question, would heroes ever be added anymore? And that's something that the developers of the game have been trying to fix for years now, since the main issue is not being able to take more than 4 heroes into battle, as it would be overpowered and not balanced. So to combat this issue, it is presumed that a new hero will come out with Town Hall 16 update. However, along with a hero will come a hero's altar or something very similar, where you can switch out which hero you will take into battle. Although this hasn't been confirmed to be the exact idea, something similar will definitely be showcased in the upcoming Town Hall later this year. Along with the confirmed new hero, as it would be a huge letdown to skip out on a new hero for 3 town halls in a row. With heroes out of the way, let's shift our focus to some of the more important aspects of the game. In specific, other villages. Ever since Clash of Clans' first big boom, players always thought that a new village would be added. I mean, the game was proven to be such a big success, so a second village would surely boost the popularity of the game. And so it did. Right after the builder base was released, players flocked to the game to check out the much desired nighttime village. Not long after, the clan capital was also released, providing a new village, but this time for your clan, allowing players to collaborate and fight alongside each other in a clan for a much more immersive experience. Lastly, following that, we can't forget about the rework for the Builder Base 2.0, turning it into the double layered stage layout that we now know and love. These updates highlighted an important principle that Clash of Clans was better off with more versatility. With more villages, more attacking was possible, and at the end of the day, that's what made Supercell more money. If players would spend more time attacking, they would be more keen on in-game purchases. However, there is an underlying problem as well. You see, with the big updates that Clash of Clans faced for the builder base and the clan capital, those were very time-consuming to create. And not to mention, the size of the Clash of Clans team was incredibly small and still is when compared to other world-class game development companies, which makes sense why Town Hall 11 didn't come out for 2 years straight as the team was working on the release of the builder base. What seemed like a great idea of creating several villages came back to haunt Clash of Clans for the worse, as now it's practically impossible to manage 3 different village updates that needs constant player attention, meaning that Clash of Clans will only be able to focus on one at a time to structure, playtest, and even release while others have to sit there patiently waiting their turn. And unfortunately, that's what's been confirmed to happen to the side bases, as this year it was clearly highlighted that the main village would be the focus, leaving the other bases lacking updates and players that max them bored with no new content. On the bright side, however, Clash of Clans have also recently announced a new troop, the Druid, which I'm sure you've all seen by now. A ground and air healing support unit that transforms into a ferocious bear when killed. Even though this doesn't seem like much, it's better than no updates at all. And it shows that the Clash team is still very dedicated to releasing new content with interesting concepts, which is further supported by the new hard mode feature that was added. Another pleasing quality of life update that is very fun when attacking friends and other clans. Although I don't see myself using this very often, mainly because I suck at attacking, but for those pro players out there who think that root radish spam for Town Hall 16 along with the hero walks have gotten a little too easy, enabling hard mode can definitely up the difficulty and allow for a more competitive experience. Last but not least, it's important to go over the space issue in the game, which definitely is something that is at the top of Clash of Clans priority list. I'm not going to go too in depth as to why, but the 45 by 45 tile size of the map was confirmed to not be expanding, meaning that the building count had to go down. And of course, one of the most obvious solutions that has already been implemented into the game is merged defenses. These defenses provide higher DPS and serve as the new defense for the specific town hall, allowing the base to continue adding creatively designed weapons without having to run out of space. It was mentioned that merged defenses will have to be the new future of Clash of Clans, and although I'm somewhat sad about gradually losing the first cannon I ever placed, in the long run I know it will be more enjoyable to merge defenses and see what's in store for new base defenses. And that's pretty much it. There were 71 questions answered in total, so feel free to check them out in depth one by one, as I only covered some of the major topics in this video. If you enjoyed this recap, YouTube thinks you'll like these videos next. Peace out and take care.